So the market, by the way, was flat in the morning. It's kind of ticked up a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit. But I think the big nervousness around global markets still remains the one around US elections. Absolutely no doubt about it. If you look at what the US dollar has done this morning against the majors, I mean, what you describe as the G10 currencies, the euro, the pound, the yen, etc., the dollar is kind of weaker. And the weakness actually set in at about 8:30 this morning. I mean, I think you could see that on the dollar index as well, and you could look at specific currencies as well. If you put up the S&P 500 futures, you'd see weakness there as well. S&P 500 futures, by the way, were also higher after a lower close on the cash overnight. But they've also now ticked down, not by much, but about 1/4% or so. So what's really got the market worried? Of course, it's the US elections and which way it's going to turn out. But a few specific things here. One, of course, is that the polls, especially in the swing states, like Florida, Ohio, I mean, in a lot of cases, Wednesday's polling shows, that is yesterday's polling shows, that there seems to be a shift towards Mr. Trump. More and more states seem to be shifting towards Trump. So that is point number one. The other point is that even polls which, national polls which have been released, and there have not been many till yesterday, all of them are using data which state level data which was collected till the 28th of October, which is last Friday. So there is a significant lag between what you see as national polls put out there by organizations like CNN, etc., and state level polling. The point being, if there was significant change in sentiment at state level after the 28th of October, that is last Friday, it would not really show up in the polls that you saw even yesterday, even till Wednesday. So it's kind of difficult to put together what is the real shift on a national level because of the change in underlying state level sentiment. I think that is the important point. It is a nuanced point, but I think it's an important point nevertheless. And of course, I mean, ahead of a binary event like this one, it could go to Mr. Trump or to Ms. Clinton. So it's a binary event. People are loath to take and add risk broadly per se, and I think that applies to most people. This is purely when I say why markets are worried, I think you could even call it why traders are worried. I mean, people who are in the game for the short run, for the medium term, because I think a Trump victory now, I think we can get into that debate. There's a separate debate. How much will that change the course of things, etc., etc.? Because in the very short term, things get overhyped. And that is always the case. But I think for now, in the short to medium term, these are some of the big worries. There was also a story put out by Fox News. It's a source-based story, but essentially said that FBI sources have told Fox that they have all the evidence necessary to indict Miss Hillary Clinton in the case, the pay for play kind of a case that they were pursuing. So, but that's a source-based story. And it is on Fox, which is widely considered a Republican platform in that sense. But just wanted to kind of put some of these points up.
Okay, well.